Welcome back to another YouTube track challenge presented by Nankang Motorsports and Race Pack. Today we're going to find out who's fastest, gears or gasoline. All right, everyone, if you don't know who Ben and Ben from Gears and Gasoline are, wake up. Go to their channel, hit subscribe. I'm angry about that. And really, I'm not that angry because these guys are two of the nicest dudes on YouTube who make amazing videos. I would call them cinematic in nature. They make cars look sexy. And they occasionally make themselves look sexy too, although I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And today they're here to show us how sexy they are behind the wheel of our Miata, the most manly Miata in the world, primarily because of that exhaust. It sounds really good.
It's a very manly exhaust.
It is. It booms in a baritone voice. It's the Pavarotti of Miatas. So you guys have been here with us once before. As a matter of fact, if people watched your channel and saw your road trip up here in your Miata and your Civic, then they would know that you are highly skilled TMP pilots.
Oh yeah, exceptionally. I think we set some records.
Yeah,
you did.
The snow on the track really helped just slide us right through.
It was impressive display all around, and their interns were actually the stars of that show. They determined the winner, as really should always be the case with interns. You got to throw those boys a carrot. So conditions are obviously a little bit different here, but we're going to give Tall Ben. Do we call him Tall Ben? What do we call the Bens? Are you Ben 1, Ben 1 and Ben 2?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like a Dr. Seuss scenario. So Ben 1, having been a Miata owner himself, has what we would call an unfair advantage, but Ben knows about the dark arts of VTEC. And that automatically makes you a better, but just knowing about VTEC makes you a faster driver.
They do say that if you want to become a good driver, you should drive front wheel drive.
Yeah,
so
they do say that.
Well,
they're probably wrong, but they do say that.
Might be wrong.
We'll find out.
So we're going to go with a tradition here known as Rochambeau to decide who drives first. Do you know what Rochambeau is?
I'm not familiar.
The old rock, paper, scissors. That's like the New Orleans version of rock, paper, scissors. Rochambeau. Then we'll go down to the bayou and have some shrimps on the barbie. All right, that was Australian. Sorry, everyone. So let's do the rock, paper, scissors and see who drives first here. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
I actually don't want to go first.
Ben 2 can rename himself as Ben 1. If you want to go second, I guess we can give him the option.
I mean, less fuel in the tank. Pete made a good point in the last episode.
You're learning from the cheating bastard over there. That's the only way you can beat me is by cheating.
Just put down a good lap.
We've proven
and
that.
Break the car on my next lap.
Fair, fair.
True.
You have a fresh car.
The
strategy's happening here. So Ben 2 or Ben 1, whatever you want to call yourself.
You can go first. Yeah.
All right. Let's suit him up here. All right, gentlemen. Part of the deal here is not killing you, and that would include equipping you with a Conquer helmet, which you do not get to keep, by the way. You just get to wear it for the day. Then we deodorize it and sanitize it thoroughly before delouse it. Exactly.
Sure.
We've got special powders for that. What we need to know is how big your noggin is. So, are you a medium? Are you a large? Are you an extra large?
I'm a watermelon size.
You're the big boy. All right. Well, let's try this on here and let's see if you're really as big as you think you are.
Oh yeah, sure.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Woo!
Great coordination, actually, yeah.
Can I just say, handsome AF. All right, so Ben 1 is up, and the rules are 1 warm-up lap, 3 hot laps, and then you're shutting it down. So I'll stand on the wall and give you the classic checkered flag if we have a flag here.
All right. Now, last time I was at TMP, it was my first time at TMP, and I was here in a Miata, a first gen that was mine, but that car was nowhere near as well sorted as this car. Pete and Dave have really finessed every part of this vehicle and made it a lot more well suited to the track than mine was. I find myself hitting the rev limiter in second gear a good bit. The steering wheel, I think it's probably like a 350 mil instead of the stock size, which is nice because I have leg room, but I can't see the tack or the speedo, so that's a little bit of an issue. All right, coming on to my hot lap. Gotta get ready, getting that mindset. I might talk a little bit less. I am feeling a little bit competitive because I do want to beat Ben. Let's see, get a good setup coming out of here. That's not a good setup. That's too much brake. Here's the rev limiter. start. Can't find my third gear. Big slide out of there. Balls. Good. All right, let's not screw this up. That's a lot better. Good. That felt decently fast. That was a little sketchy. Probably not the fastest way to take that. Big slide. Woo. That's not how you drift. This left shot, that sucks. I'm all out of rhythm. Man, that was a good first sector too.
Just using the live data here on our Racepack D3 app, watching Asian Ben's session. He's done 2 laps. His first lap was actually his best. He bobbled pretty bad on his second lap and dropped a second and a half back. But he is ahead of the pace on his third lap here, although I just heard him lock up the rear brakes. I can see in some of the corners he's pulling over 1.5 Gs, so he's definitely trying hard in the corners.
If I don't nail this lap, Ben's gonna beat me for sure. That felt okay. I need less rotation this time around. Super fast through there. Less rotation, nice and smooth. Good, this is okay. Come on. Okay, that was all right. Not super fast, but I didn't over-rotate. Late brake, balls. There we go. No, don't overdrive it, yeah. Look through the corner. What a ride, holy cow. Woo. This is a fun car. Oh my gosh. I don't think any of those were scorchers. Real quick. And Pete, you better not edit this out. I just want to say, we're lucky enough to get to work with Pete and Dave, and I take it for granted because we're just working together sometimes, but back when I was 16 in 2010, I would go to Sheets and buy Modified Magazine. This was when I was first getting into cars, and I would read Modified Magazine that Pete and Dave used to both work at and be editors for, and to get to work with them now is just such a treat. It's so cool to get to meet the people that were kind of your inspiration and your idol when you were just getting into cars. So Pete, Dave, you guys are the bomb. Thank you so much for having us out. Thanks for letting me misshift your adorable, amazing Miata.
All right, here we go. Going out for our hot lap. Gonna do a warm-up lap here first. So this car has low power, but it's pretty twitchy, which makes her a fun drive. But when you don't know the track that well, it's very tricky because you don't know how much speed to carry through some of these corners. Oh no! Lost some speed. Let's go, Miata! lock up real easy. Oh no. They're gonna lock it up. Not good for my time. No, no, no. Come on, buddy. Spin out, could have had 2 chances at it, but because I spun out in the absolute worst spot possible, right before the lead onto the straight, man, if you mess that up, you lose all your speed going onto the straight. I only had 1 shot at that, 1 shot to get a good lap, and I got sideways a little bit in the middle of the corner. I think Pete and Dave have sabotaged this car a little bit. I think they made it a little bit too rear bias. I've been watching their videos on this build, and I know they said it was understeering. I think that was all for show. This thing is tail happy.
I don't know, guys. You both look a little tense right now.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've got this competitive thing going on here.
Yeah.
Ben versus Ben?
I want to know who had more drift angle.
Oh, I think you clearly won that. Yeah. That got a little exciting.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, you were aimed directly at us at one point, and we were cheering instead of running away. So that got pretty entertaining.
That's the Canadian way.
Yeah. I wasn't carrying enough speed to be any danger anyway.
Oh, it looked pretty fast.
Yeah.
Speaking of fast, do you think we need to move these down to make room above these lap times, or
I think eventually, but there's no way.
not today?
No.
You're not feeling it?
Maybe when Jackie Dane comes here or something
Yeah.
like that, we might
Yeah.
have to think about moving him. But
To be fair, was this your first time track driving a rear-wheel drive car?
Yes.
And this was like your second time, I guess, with Dumpling being your first? Dumpling was what his Miata was called? Oh, I prefer to call it Blumpkin. All right, so all things said, all excuses made. It's time to show some lap times, everybody. Tall Ben. Predictions on your lap time. Give us a number.
Oh, damn.
I'll tell you, it starts with a 1:30.
Oh, all right.
Oh, screw it. It doesn't even matter then.
Hey, that's the fastest lap time here, though.
It is faster than pump.
No, it's-
At 1:33.400, everyone.
All
So
right.
we will put you on the board.
Yeah.
So do I leave room above or below it, Ben? What do you say?
Yeah, leave it above. That's
Above.
perfect.
Oh, wow. He's feeling some confidence, though. That's good.
No, leave room above.
Oh,
so
leave
Ben can
room
go
above.
me.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, man.
I think you might actually be right about that. I'm sorry to say. Short Ben with a dominating performance. A 1:30.568.
Oh, man.
Killing it.
So close to the
Look
29.
at that. You are a rock star. Well done, sir. I'll give you a high five too. Anyway, that's like a consolation high five, though, just so you
I
know.
want to high five myself in the face.
That is.
It's a weight advantage, man. That's
Buddy.
really all it is. An
Buddy,
arrow.
you killed it. 3 seconds.
3 seconds. This is
That
like
angle.
this is sort of like the gap between manhood and boyhood right here. Really, you know.
Really?
I think that's a fair
Can I be Ben one
assessment.
now?
You can absolutely.
You have been promoted to Ben 1.
You can downgrade me to like Kyle or something. I don't even get to be a Ben. Sorry about Kyle's out there.
I think what's the we'll skip that. All right, everyone, it's time to make some presentations because we actually have trophies for these guys.
Ooh.
We are starting a new tradition here called the Golden Hair Dryer. And today's Golden Hair Dryer goes to our winner,
Oh, yeah.
a man known as Short Ben, but really we got to call him Fast Ben now.
right.
Congratulations on your first
Wireless,
place.
too.
It's
Fantastic.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, on the go.
Just hook it up to your phone and it'll control the temperature.
Yeah.
Gonna look like $1 million.
All right.
We do have consolation prizes. It's sort of a dollar store smorgasbord I've got here. I feel like maybe you earned. Well, no, that's not for you. I think this could be the one. The knee pads.
Oh.
There may be some implications about future uses of those.
Yeah.
You guys can read into that,
No,
whatever you like.
My knees have been getting bruised lately.
As a matter of fact, I think we should maybe add in some fragranced beads to go along with those, just to spice things up. I know you're single, so
kind of
get
gel or
wild.
Something, yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and thank
Thanks so
you,
much for
Gears and
having us on,
Gasoline.
Man, yeah.
You guys did awesome. we'll do it again next year once we throw a V8 in there.
I'll go practice a whole lot.
Go build a V8 Miata, would you? It'll be a lot of fun. In the meantime, everyone, stay tuned for the next episode where we're going to find out what other YouTubers out there are fast. I have no idea who they're going to be. You're going to have to tune in like me. I got no clue. Let's just wrap it right here, everyone. Thanks for watching.
This is the car you got to commit with.